as per your requirement. So this criteria is not applied to different slab edge thicken. So if you go here, suppose yes, so you need to copy from here and just give your sizes and width and depth here, and you can just load here. So if you go here, right, so suppose I want to add the slab thickening here. Okay, so if I click here, so this is structural foundation, so we need to go here, right, and use this and just add this like that. But if you want to duplicate this, so edit, duplicate. Okay, and you can give the name. Suppose I want to add here 800 by 450 or 350. Okay, so as per we have created here 800 by 300. So you should duplicate here as per our standard process. Okay, but you need to load your family. So you have create
Yes, okay. Because we cannot edit the sizes there directly. That's
exactly,
why. Okay, okay,
exactly.
okay, got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Okay. So I I think recording has been started. Okay. Uh, just mute yourself. Okay. So we have add this wall elevation with footing, and I have take this section. Okay. So I want to just show this wall elevation. So you can just adjust this viewport and come up to here. Okay. So if I measure from this point to this point, so this is 10 meters. So I want to add here step footing. Okay, so just consider this level is going down 1 meter. So first of all, you need to break this wall. Okay, how to break? You need to go in plan, and you have already added here reference line. Okay, after that you need to go just select this wall, and you need to go here split element. Okay, if I select this wall, so this is the one single wall, but I want to break here. Okay, so you need to go here and click here split element, and after that you need to split here exactly on this grid line. So if you move your cursor, yes. Okay, so if you move your cursor and just add here, right? So okay, go again and split element and just click here. So you can see I have break this wall in two different parts. If you look at its elevation, so it looks like, okay, like that. So this is one single wall, and this is another wall here. I have break this wall by using this tool, split element. Okay, then after that, you need to change this bottom base constraint. Okay, so you need to change this base constraint on this wall. So just consider this wall is going, or this level is going 1 meter below. So you can see here base offset. So this is base constraint ground level, and base offset you need to add here minus 1 meter. Right, so this wall is going down here. So if you look at in 3D view, so it looks like, okay, but construction, as per the construction, this is not possible. So this reinforcement, क्या issue है ये? Okay, so this footing reinforcement come start from this point to this point, okay, and stop here, and this footing reinforcement start from here, but we need to give the some part here, sloping part, because this reinforcement we need to give at the bottom, and this reinforcement also continue going to the upside foundation here, right, and this reinforcement is lap to the top reinforcement. So if I show the reinforcement section here, right, so what I do, I will just click in new, right, so just consider this is step footing like that. Okay, so in that case our slab reinforcement come and just go down here, and this is your bottom reinforcement, and this is your transverse direction reinforcement like that. Okay, and after that you need to add the z bar here. So this z bar going like that, and there, and after that your bottom reinforcement will be start from here. Then after that you need to add one more z bar here, and this is your top reinforcement like that. So you can stop here. So this is your top reinforcement, and this is your other direction reinforcement, transverse direction. Okay, so you need to model this part also. Okay, so we have model up to here. Okay, so if this gap is 1 meter, so you need to add this. So just consider I have designed here this type of shape. Okay, so if you go to the section here, right, so I want to add here one profile. Okay, so just consider this height is 1 meter. So what I do, I will just copy this reference line 1 meter. Okay, so my footing is extend up to here, right, and after that it goes to the 45 degree. Okay, so I want to model this type of shape. Arey yaar. Okay, so this footing is extend up to here 1 meter, and after that going to the 45 degree. Okay, so this angle should be 45 degree and go up to here and here. So we need to model this shape. Okay, so you can see here highlighted shape, and we need to use the same category here. Okay, structural foundation. So we need to use the same category. So how to create this shape? Okay, so this for this shape we don't have any families. We can't use this beam size, this type of beam. Okay, then a slab also we can't edit or we can create as per that. So what we'll do, we need to create this type of block. So if you model the special shape or any irregular size of shapes like that, okay, so you need to create. So how to create? You need to go here structural. Okay, and you need to go here component, right? If you click here component, so we have option here model in place. Okay, so if you go to the component, I will repeat this. So if you go to the structural and component here, and if you click on component, so we have option here model in place. So if you want to model special type, okay, so those type is not available in this category, so you can create. Okay, so click here model in place. So once you click here, so these are the different type of family you can use as per your requirement. Suppose if you want to create floor, so you can use the floor category, but in our
सर
case,
सर
hello, yes,
सर थोड़ा जूम करके बताएं, विजुअल नहीं हो रहा सर इधर से, बहुत छोटा छोटा दिख रहा है, फिर वीडियो में बहुत और छोटा दिखने लगता है।
अभी ठीक है।
यस सर, इसमें इसमें नहीं पता चलता सर, आप जब क्लिक करते ना हो तो उसमें पता चलता है।
वापिस वैसा ही प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है क्या पहले जैसा?
कल का ठीक था सर।
ये इतना स्क्रीन दिखेगा, ये जो दिख रहा है ना इतना ही दिखेगा।
सर जैसे मैं बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि पहले और सब क्लास का जो वीडियो है तो वो क्लियर आ रहा था, ठीक है, तो लास्ट क्लास में भी आपने 2-3 वीडियो भेजा तो उसमें भी क्लियर नहीं हो पा रहा था, तो बहुत ध्यान से सब बहुत नजदीक जाके उसको देखना पड़ता है।
अभी ये क्या इशू है नया? आपको सभी को प्रॉब्लम है क्या? हेलो,
यस सर।
ओके, अभी क्या कर सकते हैं?
और सब सर वीडियो में क्लियर आता है सर, आप किस कैमरा से ये रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं उस पर डिपेंड करता है।
किस कैमरा से मीन्स एक ही कैमरा होता है ना मैं इस लैपटॉप में, ये की कैमरा है यहाँ पे, और वो उसमें चॉइस भी नहीं ना आप कौन सा कैमरा है। बाय डिफॉल्ट जो अभी यहाँ पे जो ऑप्शन है प्रेजेंटिंग, उसके हिसाब से ही प्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ ना मैं।
हम लोग सर बहुत नजदीक से जाके तब एक एक चीज गौर से देखते तब जाके वो दिखता है।
अविनाश भाई,
हाँ
उसको अगर आप मोबाइल से देख रहे हो तो जूम कर सकते हो खुद की
नहीं
स्क्रीन
नहीं,
पे
मैं
भी।
मोबाइल से नहीं ना देखता हूँ, मैं लैपटॉप से ही
अच्छा
देखता
अच्छा, नहीं अगर फोन में है तो जूम कर सकते हैं, लैपटॉप का पता नहीं।
इसको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है ये।
हूँ। कोई बात नहीं सर, आप पढ़ाइए, कोई नहीं। रहने दीजिए सर, अब उतना तो करना, नेक्स्ट टाइम से थोड़ा ध्यान रखिएगा।
एक मिनट, ओके गया शायद ये। ठीक है, ओके। तो हर लिंक टूट जाता है, यस। ओके, सो एज पर our requirement, so at this case, so we need to create this type of shape. Okay, so in 3D model we need to create this type of shape and just extrude as per our requirement. So it's this shape is looks like. Okay, so how to create? So you need to go here structural tab, and you need to go here component, and we have option here model in place. So just click on model in place, so you can see all those different family, right? So as per your requirement you can create as per this family category. So right now I want to create this in structural foundation. So if you go down, so you have option here structural foundation, right? And if you click here okay, so you can give the name. So you can say here step foundation, step in foundation, or foundation step 1. Okay, for your reference. If you click here okay, then after that you have multiple option here. So right now just concentrate on this first extrusion option. So I will briefly explain each and every option where this option is applicable on later session. So right now just concentrate on extrusion. So where we can use this extrusion? So suppose if you want to add some shape like that, okay, like that. Suppose I want to क्या हुआ अभी? Okay, so suppose this type of shape I want to extrude in 3D model like that. Okay, so it looks like so, like that. Okay, so then you can use this option, right? So how to use? So I have used this, so I will just select this. Okay, I will select this extrusion, so just click on extrusion. Okay, so once you click on extrusion, so you need to give here pick a plane, means on which plane you want to create a extrusion. Okay, so if I click here pick plane and go to the 3D model here. Okay, so this plane. Okay, so I want to create this shape parallel to this shape, so I will select this plane. Okay, so you need to go here again set and click here pick plane, right, and click here okay. So once you set here, so if you move your cursor, so you can see, so this plane is highlighted. If I move on top, so top view is highlighted. If I move my cursor is, so this view is highlighted, but my profile is parallel to this plane, so I will select this plane. So okay, so just select this. Okay, and after that you can just create your profile by using these tools. So if you go to the section again, okay, so I have given the plane here, I have set this plane, and after that I will jump in section. So in section I can draw this shape. Okay, then you can use this line and just add the, or just draw the shape here. So I will just draw, so you can see the magenta color. Okay, and close. So I have create this shape, and if I click here complete, right, and if you go to your 3D model, so once you complete, so just click here finish. Okay, and if you go to your 3D model, so this shape has been added here, right, like that. And after that what you need to do, so you need to just give the command. Okay, just type al align and select this face, and you need to select this face. I want to align with this. Okay, so I will repeat this. So you need to give the AL command. AL, I want to align this face to this face. So select this face and select this face, and you can lock. Okay, so just click here lock. So this shape is not disturbed later. Then similarly, you need to go to the other side also. Give again AL command and just select this face and select this face. Oops. Give the align command AL, select this face and select this face. AL, select and oops. Okay, so I think we have lock here. So I will just unlock this. Okay, and give the AL command again and just select, and you can lock now. Okay, so you can see I have created this shape, right, like that. After that, what you need to do, so you can see the material is different here, right? So you need to assign the material for this block. So select this and go to here edit type and select this again and go to here material by category. So you need to go again in material and you need to search cast in place gray and assign the material for this block, so you can see, and you need to click here finish, right, like that. And after that you need to select and click here join. Okay, these material is same, we need to join here. So we can't see these lines. Okay, so if I join, so just click and just click this footing, so you can see this line is disappear because I have joined this. Same here, so its looks is one element, right? So your step footing is ready here. If you look at in 3D view, so it looks like, okay. So I have just added here 2D line, so I will remove this line, so your shape is looks like, okay. So you can add this. Suppose I have designed the different some after 20 meter also there is some level difference. Okay, so what I do, I will just copy and just consider 10 meter. 20 meter is very high here, so I will just copy again 10 meter. Okay, so here is again level difference. Okay, so I will go with 20 meter, so it looks proportional. Okay, so again here level difference. So this level, if you see here, I want to give the level spot level. So this level is 0. Then after that this level is -1 meter. Okay, and after that suppose this level is going down 3 meter. Okay, so 2 meter is or 2 meter below that. So from this point to this point we need to give the level difference here, right? So in that case I have designed this type of footing. Okay, so what we'll do, I want to just add this type of footing like that. So this footing is going up to like that, right? Step footing here, and this is your continue. So you can create this shape also, right? So how to create? So as usual you need to cut first your wall. Okay, so we have offset here, right? So select your wall, just go to here split element, right, and just select this wall at this level, at this point. Okay, what happened? Tab. Yes, sorry, I have select the other. Okay, so you need to select the wall here. Sorry. Yes, you select, if you select and select the wall. Okay, and just click here. Okay, so you can give the AL command, select this reference line and just align AL and just align this shape. So okay, you can just go to the elevation here, right? Okay, so this is your wall here. Okay, so what I do, I will just give the align command and extend up to here, and you can see the exact step location here. After that, you need to give here for this wall. So go to here and just consider this wall is going down 3 meter from here. Okay, so you can just add here 3 meter from ground level and click here. Okay. So if you extend this viewport, so your wall is look here. Okay, so this because we have set the yes. Okay, if you go here. Okay, so in that case we have set this plane, so that's the reason this option is also going down here. So what we'll do, we can just create in one step here. So I will delete this, right? So you need to first set your profile top of the concrete or top of the footing. So you can see this is 0 meter, sorry, zero elevation here, and here -1 meter below, and if you go here -3 meter below. Okay, then after that you can go again in model. Okay, so we need to create this shape and this shape in one command, right? So you need to go here structural, click here component, model in place, and you need to select structural foundation, right? And click. Then you can give here step one. Okay, foundation step, and click here OK. Or you can give the this wall location so you can identify. Okay, so why I am giving the name, so in future if you want to take the takeoff for this concrete, okay, so you can give the name here. So on the basis of name you can find out the volume of concrete. So for BOQ, billing of quantity, so you can create this list also. I will explain in next couple of session briefly. Okay, so you can, so yes, so I will use the model in place and I will use this extrusion option. Then after that you need to set the plane here in 3D model. So just click here set plane, and you can see here pick plane. Okay, and click here OK. Then after that you need to move your cursor here. So because my step footing block is going in this direction. Okay, so I will select this profile plane, and if you go to the section, so your section is here. So you can just create your shape. So my first shape is going here 1 meter, then after that going in 45 degree. Okay, so it could be 135, and just you can close this shape. Then you need to go here, right? After that, suppose I want to create a different type of step here, right? So you suppose this step is going okay, so we need to just create. So this is just 500, go again 500, go again 500, or you can just give the 1 meter also as per whatever you have designed. And this is 700. Okay, so what is this gap? So this gap is 1.7. Okay, so I want to just add here 3 steps. So 1700 divided by 3, so my one step is 566. So it's a odd here. So what I do, I will 600 do this 5 meter, 5 meter, and 700. So as per your requirement. Okay, if you get this equal, so you can just add the equal step. Okay, so here is 700. So what we'll do, 500, 500, and one is 700. Then after that you can just offset. So this is 300 depth here footing. Okay, so you can make the consistency here. So offset 300. Okay, so you can use this pick line option and just add here offset 300 and just complete this shape like that. Okay, then after that you need to give the tr command and just trim all those line. Okay, so you need to delete this like that. Suppose I want to add one more step here. So this step is going up here, and I want to just give the offset again 300. Oops, not 300. Copy and just paste here. You can just add here, trim, then trim here, and lastly you can just match the bottom of the slab. Okay, so this type of footing I want to create here, right? And after that, if you click here, okay, right, so this shape has been added here, both the location and finish. If you look at in 3D, guys, just hold a second. Yes, sorry. Yes. Okay, so I will just save this file. So I have created this profile at this level and at this level. Okay, so after that you need to align here. So, so give the AL command and just match up to here, and just match to here. So same thing here, and after that, so think this footing is going. Yeah, so I have draw the wrong location. So this footing is start from this point like that. And if you look at in 3D view, it looks like, right? Then after that you need to assign the material here. Okay, so if you go to again select and go to again edit in place and just select again, and you have option here material in place, cast in place, like that. Okay, and finish. So this, oops, what happened? I think this shape is also, I will change again, right? So you need to click here, right? So this is the one element. So if I move this, so this is also move. So you need to go in edit in place, right? And after that select and just move from this point to this point, like that. So you can see this shape. Okay, so go to edit extrusion, just select and just give the move command and just set here and finish. Okay, like that. And finish here. So if you look at in 3D view, it looks like. Okay, so you need to give again material. So model in place, select, and you need to add here more, right, like that. Then after that you can see this wall is going here, so you can trim this. Okay, so once you select finish, so I want to trim this. Okay, so how to trim, we have option here. So you need to go, so you can see this is the wall and this is footing here, right? So after that you need to go here again, structural component, then model in place. Okay, and we have, you need to select here structural foundation, right, and click here okay, because I want to cut this portion. So okay, structural foundation one, click here okay. So in that case, if you want to add extrusion or if you want to add the 3D elements, so you should go with that extrusion. But if you want to subtract some part, so you need to go here wide, so you can see. So all this element is opposite here. So this is for adding and this is for subtracting. Okay, so I will use this wide extrusion. Then after that, you need to set again plane and just click here okay, and I want to set this. right? And then after that you can select in section. So I want to delete this, subtract this part, because this footing is come up to here only, like that. And then after that you need to give the trim command, right? So I want to subtract this part. Okay, so if I select this part, this part, this part, and this, and this, and this, okay, and just trim this shape like that. Okay, but I can't subtract this wall because I have taken the structural foundation category. I will show you. So if I click here, okay, right, and you need to go to the 3D model here. So you can see this part is subtract here, and you need to go here, cut. Okay, so after you, once you select this, and you need to select your original part. So you can see this structural foundation has been still deduct here, because initially we have taken the structural foundation, not wall. So that's the reason this wall is not subtracted. Okay, so I will show you, if I extend this profile, so I will extend up to here. So you can see only foundation is cut here. That's the reason. What is the reason? I have used this structural foundation, and this is the wall. Okay, so you need to just click here again, edit extrusion, and I want to just subtract this part. Okay, so just start from this point to this point, and just trim, just trim. Okay, the purpose for adding this, if you need to take a same profile, same family. So those suppose if you want to cut the wall family, so you should take a wall family for wide. Okay, so if you click again here, okay, and finish. So if I look at in 3D view, so only foundation has been subtracted here. So for wall, what we'll need to do the same process, you, but this time you need to take this wall category. Okay, so go to again structural component, model in place, and you need to find wall here. So you can see wall, and click here, okay, and this is subtraction, so you can go with that wall one, and click here, okay. So in that type you need to click this wide extrusion, select this, set the plane here, pick plane, and click here, okay, and I want to subtract this part. So I have set this plan. So if you go to your section, so you need to add this profile here. So I want to subtract this part, like that. Okay, and click here, okay. If you go to the model, so the same thing, you need to go again, cut. So click on cut, and click on those parts you want to cut. Okay, so this part I want to cut. Once you select, and then after that you need to select the whole other part, that in that part you want to subtract. So I want to subtract this part from this wall, so I will just select this wall. So you can see, and I will just click here, finish, right? So if I select this, so the profile here, right? So if you go to again edit in place, and you can see if I select, okay, so you can see the arrows here. So by using this arrow you can adjust the shape. So this shape is come up to here, not fully cover the wall. So you need to just extend this like that. Okay, and finish here. Okay, so you can see I have cut this wall as well as your footing. Then after that you can just select and go here, join, and just join. So you can't see this line. So you can see here is one line. So because these are two different parts, if I join this, so this line will be go here, gone here. Okay, so you can see. So as per your requirement you can create. So there are the many types of footing. So if you want to create this in slab also, so you can give the, so sometime we are designs this type of footing, then sometime we are just give like that. Okay, so as per our requirement you can create the step footing. So there are the different step footing. So as per our condition, okay, you can design different types of step footing. Sometime we need to provide some steps here, previously we have model, right? So you need to create as per your requirement. So is in any doubts for this model in place? So if you do the practice, right, so then you can know each and every process. So do the practice for this model in place care. Okay, so this is the important part in Revit. So most of time there are some special shape there, this shapes is not available in beam category or column category, so you need to create. Okay, so previously we have already create, so you need to create as per your requirement. So you can create this. Then similarly you can just add your retaining wall at four side location, and if you have any level difference, so you can go with that. First of all, you need to break your wall and just change your base constraint, base offset, and on the base, once you change your base constraint, so this footing is also updated as per that. So and the next task is you need to just join these two parts by using some special step shape here as per your requirement. Okay, so if you see here, so wall, column, then floor, and this part we will cover in steel framing. Okay, so we will see one industrial shed. So in that shed, how we will see how to create the bracing, how to create the purlin arrangement, then side girds. So this part we will see later. Then we saw isolated footing also, then wall footing and slab here. Okay, then next part is I think we will see here model in place. Okay, so if you go here in model in place, and this time I will use this wall or floor category. Okay, so I will use this floor category and click here OK, and click here OK, and you can see here extrusion. So if you want to extrude some parts, we just you can see the video here, right? So you can see the main purpose for where apply these different types of option. So you can see they have just added the shape here, and they can extrude vertically also horizontally. Okay, so let's see one example. Okay, so what we'll do, suppose you who want to create some different type of shape, column. Okay, so just consider instead of circular column, you want to add some, as per the architectural requirement, you want to add this type of column. Okay, and just remove this circle, but this type of column is not in our column category, you need to create this, right? So suppose my here, so this footing. Okay, so first of all I want to just close it and go to the floor here. Okay, and then after that this footing is coming up to here, and what I do, I will just copy or rotate. You can just rotate this also, and just okay, what I do, I will just create the one wall here from this point, to this point. Okay, and if you look at in 3D view, okay, so you can match this property. So give the MA command, right, and select this footing, sorry, wall, and just okay, what happened? So in 2018 not happen, not active this command. Okay, so we can just give here ground floor to first floor and minus 1.2 meter constraint. Okay, so ground floor here to first floor and minus, okay, like that. Okay, if you go to the again, and I want to break this wall because this is the entrance. Okay, so what I do, I will break here. Okay, and I want to add here some decorative entrance here. Okay, like that. Then if you go again, then I want to add the footing here, structural, go to the wall footing and just select. Okay, so I want to add here one column with footing, right? So go to again, and I want to add this type of column, this type of shape of column, right? This is the entrance, and this column is going ground floor to at some above above the wall, some distance, right? So what we'll need to do, first of all, you need to add the, or you need to go here, structural, right? Go to here component, go to here model in place, and after that you need to select here structural column category. Okay, and click here okay, and you can give the reference for your name, just for reference. So I will just add here entrance column. What is the purpose for giving this name? If I take a billing of quantity, okay, so I can what will say, I can sort it here. So what is the concrete volume for the entrance column? That's the reason I have given the name here. Okay, click here okay. Then after that you need to click here extrusion. So you are in already plan, so no need to set the plane, you are already in plan. If you want to create in horizontal, so you need to give the horizontal. So right now we are in plan view. Then after that you need to add your column. So first of all, what I do, I will just add a column here like that. And suppose this column width is 600 up to here, right? And just match to the wall face. So width is 300. Okay. Then after that, you need to just create your shape. So I will use this option because I want to add the arc here. Okay. So I will use this. So start point, end point, and 300. Then similar start point, end point, and just consider 150 radius. Okay, and then you need to just mirror like that. Okay, you can create any shape, and what I do, I will just remove this reference line, delete, and this also delete. So this is your shape. So it's a very odd shape. So what can do this? Okay, so what I do, I will just again give the again some different shape. So suppose there are the two circle here, okay, like that. And here also, and I will remove this. This time I will just mirror this line. I will delete this and just mirror and just opposite. So you can just mirror. So this is your shape. Okay, and click here. Okay, and if you look at in your 3D view, so it looks like. Okay, then you need to give the height here. So if I select, so there is no any constraint because this is not our family. So this is shape. So you can just give the AL command and just I want to match this top of the wall. So say select and just select. Okay, so you can see. Then you need to assign the material. Go to again edit type. Just select. Go to the edit in place and just select this shape. Then you can get this material category called model in cast in place gray and click here OK. So you can see it's looks same. Then after that you can create the footing also. Okay, so you can use this cast in model in place also, this type of footing if you want to add. So you can just give the same shape here. So go to again model plan view and go again structural component model in place. This time I will select this structural foundation and click here okay, and you can give the name entrance column footing entrance footing. Okay, so click here okay. Then after that you can create. So suppose you have designed some toe here. Okay, so this is your column boundary and you have designed some 300 toe here. So you need to go here extrusion and just use this option pick lines. Then after that you need to add here 300 and just select. Oops, 300 is very big here. So what I do, I will just keep here 100. I will try to match this footing. Okay, so okay, so first of all just calculate this gap. So you can use this option temporary dimension if you want to measure this up to here. So okay, so what I do, I will just add the line here. I want to measure this, so you can use this option. So this is just temporary dimension, so this is 150 and just use this pick option and give the 152 and just select this line, then select this line, then select this line, then select, then select. Okay, and you need to just cut here. So just type add this line from this end to this end, and just trim, and trim just trim like that. Okay, and if I finish and complete, and if you look at in 3D view, it looks like. Okay, after that you need to give the AL command, and I want to match this bottom of this shape to the bottom of the continuous footing. So I will select this bottom and just bottom here. Same thing, top, and you need to select the top. Then after that, you need to same thing, you need to assign the material. So it looks similar. By category, cast in place gray, and click here and finish. Okay, so by using the extrusion, you can create this. Okay, so just if your shape is not available, so you can create. Then this is the vertical, so I have used the vertical extrusion. So similarly, horizontal extrusion you can add. So just for example, I have add here one parapet wall. Okay, so if I look in section and go to the view, so you can see, so our parapet level is here. Okay, so height is 1 meter. So I want to add the parapet level wall from the fourth to parapet level. So go to fourth level, go to floor plan. So you are in up level. Okay, and if you go to the structural and wall, okay, and select your wall, and suppose your parapet wall is 225 or 200 thick. Okay, and then you can use this pick line option, and then you can just select this line. Okay, and select this line also. So this parapet wall is going in this direction. So if you look at in 3D view, okay, so we need to adjust this. Okay, so my base constraint is fourth floor. So if I select this wall, and the base constraint is fourth floor, right, and top constraint is parapet level, you have already level, so you can just give. And if you see here, okay, top of the wall lower than, okay, so you need to okay, fourth floor, then parapet level, and you need to select here 0. You can see your parapet wall is adding here the same thing. So if I give the match command and just match this wall also, not, it's not working. But if you see the latest Revit version, so if you match this, so this all parameter is applied to this wall also. Okay, no worries, we will need to just manually given here. So for to parapet and 0 level here. Okay, so this is our parapet wall. Okay, so if you see here, so this is just simple wall. So if I cut the section, so okay, we have already cut here. Okay, so yes, so this is my parapet wall, right, 1 meter. Suppose I have as per the architectural demand or architectural requirement, you need to just give some uh, what we'll say is shape here. So this is just looks normal, and as per the architectural requirement, uh, they want add some this type of shape here. So just like that. Okay, just for it looks better, and this going up to here. Okay, so this type, just I have just given the example. Okay, so but you can create as per your requirement also, so any shape. So I want to create this parapet level top up to here, and I want to give some shape here for as looking what we'll say just for as our architectural requirement. So you can create here. Okay, so how to create? Go again in model. Okay, and you need to go again structural component, model in place, and you need to select the wall, because we are giving this shape for the wall category. Okay, and click here. Okay, and you can say just parapet wall top. Okay, and click here. Okay, and after that you need to use this option extrusion, right? Click here. Then after that you need to give the plane here. Okay, so just click here set. Okay, and pick a plane, and click here OK. So my profile is running in this direction. Okay, so I want to give the this plane, my profile is going in this direction. If this in this direction, so I will just select this plane. Okay, so I will select this. Okay, and if you jump, so just press the control tab. You have, if you have open your section, so you can jump from one plane, one file to another file. Okay, control tab, so you can see I have come here, and after that you can just create your shape. So suppose this is the 100. Okay, okay, 100 is very less, so what I do, I will just add here 150. I will just delete this and just use this. Just start from this point to this point. This is 150 and going also 150. Then after that, okay, so 150 is very less. So at least two steps we need to get. So I will take this 300. Okay, and go down again 150 below. Then go again here 150 and go again down 150 and finish. And you can just finish up to here. Okay, and I want to add some shape from this point to this point, so you can give this like that. And after that you need to complete this profile. Okay, so I want to add this profile. So if I have not closed this shape to each other, so there is some gap, and if I close here, okay, so I will get the error here. So he said line must be closed loop, the highlighted lines are open to one end. Okay, so if you want to continue, so just click here continue, and just you can trim this line so you can see. So once you close this shape to each other, all points, and if you click here, so your shape has been created, and then finish. You can't see, but you have already created, because we have given the plane at this location. That's the reason this shape is come here. But you can manage, or you can set here. So you can just give the al command, and this shape is start from this point to this point, right, like that. And also only wall, up to wall here. So I want to align with this here, like that. Okay, and then after that you can just the same thing, you need to just give the material. Okay, right. Okay, so you can see I have given the some different shape here. Okay, then after that this circular part also, but in that case we can't use this extrusion. So this extrusion is only vertical and horizontal, not in curve. Okay, so how to create this shape? So we have one option here. So if you go to the structural and component and model in place, okay, and if you see here wall and click here OK, and you can give the name wall 2. Okay, so you can use this sweep option. So how to use, I will explain later. So first of all we will go with step by step. Okay, so first is extrusion is done. Okay, so if you want to extrude some shape in horizontal and vertical plane, so you can use this option. You can give the plane and you can just draw your profile, and you can give the your complete your shape. Then add blend. Okay, so this type, so if you can see the video. Okay, so if you want to blend the bottom shape is different and top shape is different. Okay, so you can create this type of uh, model in place. For example, in our structural, so yes, in our structural drawing, so sometime we are uh, adding some beam here, sorry, column. So this is my column and this is my plate here. Okay, and after that you need to provide some grout here. Okay, so we need to provide the grout here. So when if you create this type of model. Okay, so we need to create the model, sorry, we need to create this grout in 3D. Okay, so if I take a section here, okay, how it looks. So this is my flange, this is my flange for this eye section, and this is the web, like that, and this is start from up to here, and this column is bottom of the column here, and after that I have given here plate, right, and after that this grout is looks like, okay, like that. So you need to design or you need to create this type of shape, so you can use this option. So how to use, I will show you. So okay, okay, so what I do, I will just take this example for this slab. Okay, this is the floor slab. Okay, and I want to add one column here, steel column. So this is at the ground level, so you need to go in ground level. Okay, so this is my ground level. Okay, and this is the column, sorry, this is the floor here, and I want to just add the column. Okay, so just go here, structural and column here, and I will just use the column size is okay, 356, 368 and 129. Okay, so you can see I have added the column here. Then first of all you need to fix this column location. So your base plate is come here, and then your grout is come here, so you need to fix the location for this column. So what I do, I will just add the reference line, and my column center of column is just 300 from the edge of the concrete. So you can just copy this reference line up to here. You need to extend this up to here, and then this is also you need to make 300. Okay, so this is your center of column. Okay, here, then after that you need to align this column at the right location. So just give the al command, select this reference line and just match with center of the column. Similarly horizontal, and just match with column. So you can see your column is on. So okay, so we need to modify this. So this is our ground level. So what I do, I will just set here ground level, and here is first floor up to here. Okay, so this is column is start from ground to first. Okay, then after that you need to add the base plate. So then base plate you can use the extrusion option. Okay, so if you see, if I select this, and you can see this is the structural column. Okay, and I want to add the base plate here. So how to add, go again in model and go to the structural, model in place, click here model in place, and you need to go here, and you have option here structural connection or structural framing here, or structural stiffeners. Okay, so you can use this because the base plate is a part of structural framing. Okay, so you can use this option and click here. Okay, then after that you can give here base plate, you can give the dimension also for identification. So I will add here base plate 1 or 1. Okay, and click here okay. Then you need to go here extrusion. Okay, because we want to extrude these squares and just give the thickness. Okay, so you need to click extrusion, click here set. Okay, and click here pick a plane and okay. Or if you directly go to the plane, so you don't need to set the plane, because we are in horizontal plane. But you have set select, so you can give the plane, this one top plane, right? Then after that you need to go in your plan, right? So your column is here. So if you want to show the clear lines, so you have option here. Okay, thin lines. So if I select on thin line, so your column is looks like. If I on this, so all the lines is as per whatever thickness we have given. Okay, in this file, on the basis of that they have set here. I will explain briefly how to give this thickness. Okay, so I will just select here thin lines. Then after that I need to decide the size. Okay, so just consider my 10 mm weld here. Okay, so I will just give the 10 mm offset. So 10 mm weld is going all around for connecting the wall, so for connecting the base plate. So you can use this option, pick lines, and just give here 10 offset, 10 here. Okay, and just offset those line and those line, then this line and this line, and then after that you need to trim this shape. So just give the tr command and just trim. Okay, so you can see this is the base plate. Okay, and this gap is 10 mm. You need to give at least 10 mm gap here for the welding. If you check the dimension, okay, so this dimension is 375 and this dimension is 389. You can round figure it. Okay, so what we'll do, so 1 mm here, I just need to complete 390. So what I do, I will select this line and move by 0.5 mm. Okay, so and enter, and then same here, move 0.5 mm. So you can see this is 390. Then I want to just minimize 1 mm from zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.5. Okay, so I will get here 375, or you can just round figure 380 also. So what we'll do, we need to move by 2 mm both side, 2 mm here and 2 mm here, because I don't want to give the at least 10 mm for the weld. You can give the maximum here. So here is a 12 mm get now because I have increased 2 mm, so it's okay. Okay, and then after that you can just remove this. So your plate dimension is done, and if you click here okay, right, and if you look at in 3D view, so this is your plate, but you need to set this. So how to set, you need to, okay, so I will, what I do, I will finish this command, and I want to just move this section through this column, and if I go to view, so you can see here, so you should set this fine and hidden line, right? So this is your base plate. So base is okay, and I want to give the thickness. Suppose my base plate is 20 mm thick, so what I do, I will just add a reference plane. Okay, and just give the 20 mm, right, and just select this top of the slab. So this is my base plate, and then simply you can just give the al command, select your reference line and this top of base plate. Okay, so if you look at in 3D view, so you can see, right. Then after that you need to give the material. So if you see the material for this column, so this material is steel 43275. Okay, so you need to give the same material. So what I do, I will just copy this material. So control C and go to again select this base plate, go to edit in place, and then select this and just go to by category, and you need to copy the same material here. So you can see, and just click and apply. Okay, so you can see this base plate is look with the column material. Okay, then if you go here, right, so suppose I have design here, so my base plate is 20 mm thick and this grout is 30 mm, right. So this is my GL in ground level. So this bottom of this column and the GL is gap is 50 mm. It means your column is start from above the 50 mm, because we need to add 20 mm base plate and 30 mm grout. So you need to give this 50 mm at the base constant, so that this column is going up and just rest on this plate, right. So what we'll do, just select this, and you have option base offset. So you need to add here 50 mm, so this go up here. Then after that you need to select this base plate and just move by 10 mm. Okay, so select and go to the edit in place and select this one and just move, sorry, not 10 mm, it's 20 mm, no 30 mm, because our grout is 30 mm, right. Okay, and then edit in extrusion. Okay, what happened, okay, just select and give the move command, right, and just remove this constraint. Okay, because your ortho is lock here. Okay, and this select on disjoin. So if you select this joint, so your ortho is horizontal as well as vertical active here. So I want to give here 30 mm. Click here OK, right? So you can see this plate is exactly below the column here. What we'll do, what we did, first of all, you need to give the offset, total distance 30 mm grout and 20 mm plate. Okay, so I hope everyone with me. Yes. Okay, then after that you need to add the grout. Okay, but how to add? You need to go again in plan. So you can see this is your column and base plate. Then I want to add the grout here. So click here, structural, component and model in place, right? And you need to select. All the grout is cement material, right? So you need to select this floor category. Okay, so always all the grout is resting on the floor slab here, floor slab. So I will select this floor category and click here OK, and you can see here 30 mm grout and click here OK. Then after that you need to select this option, solid blend, and just select. So you can see once I select this, so you can see here edit top. It means you are in bottom, right? So in that case, so we need to add the two square, okay, like that. So this is the bottom plane and this is the top plane. Okay, so you need to give your top plane is just match your base plate. Okay, so your grout is start from this point to this point. So top size is your base size, and then your offset thickness. So suppose this is 30 mm, so you need to offset 30 mm. Okay, so here is edit top. It means you are in bottom. Okay, so just click here, pick lines, right, and just offset here 30 mm. My thickness is 30 mm grout thickness, and what I do, I will just select this base plate edge up to here, up to here, and up to here, and then you need to just trim. Okay, so we have complete the bottom. Then you need to just click here, edit top. So you are in top. So top is your just parallel to, just match the your base plate edge. So pick lines, don't give any offset. So your top up to here, right, like that. And once you complete, click here OK, right? So you can see your, and if I finish, okay, and if you look at in 3D view, so it looks like, but you need to set this in section. Okay, so go to again in section, right click and go to your view, and then you need to just give the al command. Okay, so this is your top of grout, means bottom of the base plate. So select this bottom of base plate and just select this. So you can see I have added the grout here. So if I click here thin line, right, if you want to check in 3D view, so you can see, right? So by using this blend option, you can create this type of shape. So we have added the base plate, we have added the grout here, and suppose if you want to add some bolt opening, you can add.
सर आप स्टील में चलेंगे क्या?
अरे भाई स्टील में नहीं चला गया हूँ मैं, कहाँ कहाँ यूज करेंगे हम स्ट्रक्चरल ड्राइंग में, वो मैं समझा रहा हूँ आपको। ये अगर मॉडल इन प्लेस आ गया, सो कौन सा ऑप्शन आपको कहाँ पे यूज करना है, वो मैं खाली एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ आपको। आया आपको ध्यान में? ये देखो, ये अगर फ्लोर में गए आप, सो आपको समझ में आना चाहिए कि कौन सा ऑप्शन, अभी ये ब्लेंड ऑप्शन है, तो हमें अभी स्ट्रक्चरल ड्राइंग में कहाँ पे यूज करना है ये, तो मैं वो आपको खाली एग्जांपल बता रहा हूँ। अगर आपको ग्राउट मॉडल करना है तो आप ये ऑप्शन यूज कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? ये अगर आपको कुछ एक्सट्रूड करना है तो ये ऑप्शन यूज कर सकते हैं। सो कंक्रीट में ऐसा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं दिखा मुझे, नीचे का शेप अलग और ऊपर का शेप अलग। सो मुझे पता है कि ग्राउट हम कर सकते हैं ये शेप से, इसलिए मैंने ग्राउट का एग्जांपल लिया। सो ग्राउट मैं खाली दिखा नहीं सकता, फिर आप बोलेंगे उसमें बेस प्लेट सर ने नहीं दिखाई। सो इसलिए मैंने एक्सट्रूजन का जो पार्ट है ये एक बार और कवर कर लिया, बेस प्लेट आप एक्सट्रूजन से करेंगे। सो अभी मुझे पता है स्ट्रक्चरल में हम कौन सा ऑप्शन कहाँ पे यूज कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आपको पता नहीं है ये ऑप्शन कहाँ पे, तो इसलिए मैं आपको एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ स्ट्रक्चर के हिसाब से, स्ट्रक्चरल के हिसाब से। हम अभी स्टील में गए नहीं, स्टील में जाएंगे तो वहां पे हम कॉलम डालेंगे, राफ्टर डालेंगे, पर्लिन डालेंगे, साइड गर्ड्स डालेंगे, और स्टील का पार्ट अलग है। ये खाली आपको मैं एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, आया समझ में?
जी सर।
हेलो, ये कैसा है, ये आपको समझेगा नहीं ये ऑप्शन में कहाँ पे यूज करेंगे। आपको सब बैकग्राउंड है स्ट्रक्चरल, सिविल इंजीनियरिंग का, स्ट्रक्चरल का। सो ये आपको पता है कि हम, अगर आपको किसी ने बोला कल ग्राउट डालो, सो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि ये मॉडलिंग ब्लेंड ऑप्शन हम कर सकते हैं। आपको बोला किसी ने ये डाल के दिखाओ, तो आपको पता है हाँ हम ये ऑप्शन एक्सट्रूजन कर सकते हैं ऐसा। सो सिविल के अपना स्ट्रक्चरल के हिसाब से क्या क्या ऑप्शन कहाँ पे रिलेटेड है, सो इसकी वजह से मैं ये अपने ही एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, बाहर के एग्जांपल नहीं दे रहा, अपने ही दे रहा हूँ। सो ये जस्ट कंसिडर, मैंने शुरू में बोला, अगर समझो यहाँ पे स्टील कॉलम आ रहा है आपका और आपको बेस प्लेट दिखाना है, ग्राउट दिखाना है, तो ये ऑप्शन आप यूज करेंगे, ठीक है?
यस सर।
ओके, सो यू कैन
आज
यूज
के लिए
दिस।
सही रहने दीजिए।
हाँ अभी मैं स्टॉप कर रहा हूँ। ओके, सो
इसी
हमने
को
अभी,
कवर करने में टाइम लगेगा।
हाँ
इसी को कवर करने में
क्या
सर
हुआ?
एक दिन पूरा। अच्छा सर, कुछ नहीं समझ आया तो
हाँ ना भाई,
दोबारा देखेंगे तो।
हाँ ना, ना मैं स्टॉप कर रहा हूँ, मैं भी देख रहा हूँ घड़ी, लेकिन कैसा है अभी ये पार्ट हो गया तो आप कम से कम प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए 2 टॉपिक मिल जाएंगे ना, तो इसलिए मैं अभी स्टॉप कर रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है? हेलो,
यस सर कीजिए।
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके, सो आई होप एवरीवन कैन गेट, सो जस्ट practice, so you have recorded session, so yes, doubts, if you have any doubts question you can ask now.
सर
Yes.
सर जैसे मतलब इससे हटके था सर डाउट, जैसे अगर हम रैबिट में आगे सर, जॉब जॉब प्रोफाइल क्या रहेगी सर, अगर हम जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे वर्क बेस्ड क्या क्या काम होगा रैबिट सॉफ्टवेयर में?
सो रेविट, अगर आप स्ट्रक्चरल बीम इंजीनियर करें, आपका डेजिग्नेशन रहेगा, सो इसमें आपको प्रोजेक्ट एग्जीक्यूशन जब स्टार्ट होगा, 10 मीन्स आपका इनिशियल स्टेज फॉर टेंडर टू कंस्ट्रक्शन, सो ये इसमें आपका इन्वॉल्वमेंट रहेगा। अगर आप कभी एमएनसी में काम करते हैं तो वहां पे क्या है, मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी प्रोजेक्ट रहते हैं। ओके, सो बड़े बड़े प्रोजेक्ट रहते हैं, सो वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट रहता है और कमर्शियल बिल्डिंग रहती है, तो उसमें क्या होता है, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर ये मेरा कुछ इक्विपमेंट है, स्ट्रक्चरल ड्राइंग है, इस पे इक्विपमेंट बैठने वाला है मैकेनिकल का, उसके आजू बाजू में इलेक्ट्रिकल का कंड्यूट्स वगैरह ओपनिंग, इसके बाद एचवीएसी आएगा, सो ऐसे मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी काम करेंगे। सो यहाँ पे अगर हम देखेंगे इसमें स्ट्रक्चर, इलेक्ट्रिकल, मैकेनिकल, सो ये सारे अलग अलग डिसिप्लिन में काम करेंगे। सो हमारा प्रोफाइल क्या रहेगा, एज अ स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर मैं स्ट्रक्चर का जो भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है मेरा, जो भी पार्ट है, ओके, सो जो भी मैं डिजाइन कर, मुझे इनपुट आएंगे क्लाइंट के यहाँ से कि ये ऐसा ऐसा जियो टेक्निकल कंडीशन है ये, सो वो उस हिसाब से मैं डिजाइन करूंगा, स्लैब कॉलम एनी, मैं उसको मॉडल करूंगा। सो ये मेरा मॉडल ये लोग एक्सेप्ट करेंगे उनके मैकेनिकल मॉडल में, वो स्ट्रक्चरल कॉलम बीम वॉल छोड़ के उनका मैकेनिकल का जो है जो भी है वो मॉडलिंग करेंगे, क्योंकि उनके हिसाब से फिर पाइप का डाया, पाइप फ्लैंज, इनिशियली वो मुझे कुछ, अगर मुझे पैड करना है उसके ऊपर एक मैकेनिकल का कुछ मशीन है, पंप है, वो पंप का मुझे वेट देगा, उसके बाद उसके डिटेल्स होंगे, उसके हिसाब से मैं इसका थिकनेस डिजाइन करूंगा, उसका रेनफोर्समेंट डिजाइन करूंगा एज अ स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर। सो ये सारी चीजें हैं। फिर होगा क्या, सो ये मेरा मॉडल उसमें अटैच करेगा, मैं उसका ये ऐसा हर एक का मॉडल एक इसमें आएगा। फिर अगर कुछ क्लैश होता है, क्लैश डिटेक्शन इसका, अगर कॉलम को हिट हो रहा है एक पाइप, सो मैं उसको बोलूंगा, मुझे अगर पॉसिबल नहीं है कॉलम शिफ्ट करना, तो मैं उसको बोलूंगा तुम्हारा पाइप थोड़ा शिफ्ट कर लो साइड, सो क्लैशिंग अवॉइड करेंगे। सो ये सारी कोऑर्डिनेशन वगैरह ये सब यहाँ पे होता है। सो वंस योर मॉडल इज फाइनल, सो ऑल, किसी को दिक्कत नहीं है, सब क्लैशिंग वगैरह जीरो क्लैशिंग है, सो उसके बाद हम ड्राइंग बनाते हैं. सो ड्राइंग इज फ्रॉम स्टार्ट टेंडर इशू टू कंस्ट्रक्शन. सो उसके हिसाब से कुछ चेंजेस वगैरह, तो वो फेज, ड्राइंग फेज, अलग अलग फेजेस चलते हैं. सो आपका जो डेजिग्नेशन होगा एज अ स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर, आप डिजाइन भी खुद करेंगे और खुद ही आपका मॉडल वगैरह क्रिएट करेंगे रेविड में.
डिजाइन तो अलग उसमें होगा ना सर?
हाँ, डिजाइन आप स्टैड में करोगे, इसमें खाली आप
यस,
मॉडलिंग करोगे.
मॉडलिंग का है ना सर? यस सर.
डिजाइन के अलग है, सैप है, स्टैड है, जो भी है आपके जो एनालिसिस करते हैं उस हिसाब से आपको वो करके इसमें भी करना है. अगर आपको ये दोनों चीज आ गई तो आपको मार्केट में बहुत डिमांड मिलेगी. एक अभी कैसा है मार्केट में, सब लोग रेविट एडॉप्ट कर रहे हैं. सो रेविट इज वेरी एडवांस सॉफ्टवेयर. सो पहले में कैसा था कि माइक्रो स्टेशन ऐसा दूसरा सॉफ्टवेयर था बेंटली प्रोडक्ट का, वो इतना इफिशियंसी नहीं है उसमें, वो उसमें मैन्युअल टास्क ज्यादा है. सो ये रेविट कैसा है, इसमें अगर एक आध कॉलम आपने साइज चेंज कर दिया, सो वो साइज ऑटोमेटिक आपके कॉलम सेक्शंस में, डिटेल्स में, जहां जहां पे भी आपने डाले वहां पे वो मॉडिफाई होंगे. सो
यस.
सो अगर आपके रिज्यूम में रेविट प्लस डिजाइन है तो आपको लोग ढूंढेंगे. ठीक है.
यस सर.
ओके. सो कुछ डाउट है आज के इसमें, आज के इसमें, कल के इसमें, परसों के इसमें, कुछ भी, कॉलम, स्लैब, व्हाटएवर.
सर कल वाला देखा ही नहीं, अभी यही चल रहा है.
क्या देखा नहीं?
दोनों पढ़ लूंगा फिर. कल
हाँ
वाला वीडियो
देख,
मैं अभी नहीं देख पाया.
हाँ देख लो, आपको टाइम मिलेगा तब देख लो, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो बताओ. ठीक है. बाकी
अब
केतन,
दोनों एक ही साथ ही.
सहाजी, सहाजी, शहाज, शाहजी, शायद शाहजी, देन सुलेखा. आपको कुछ इशू है? अविनाश, केतन.
नो
Sir,
सर, अभी तक
are you
तो
using commands mostly?
हम्म.
Commands you are using mostly, sir. Commands.
यस, ये
That's why
शॉर्ट.
because the speed we cannot means I feel
ओके.
difficulty in following this when
ओके.
you use the commands.
Okay, so what I do, we have already shortcut command list, Excel sheet or Word file. So we have already pasted in material. So Pragya can share with you. So suppose if you want to move command, so you need to just click just type MV. So instead of click this option, you can just give the shortcut command from your keyboard. Okay, so all those shortcut commands we have. So just download on the material, स्ट्रक्चरल मटेरियल, रेविट सेशन मटेरियल है, उसका एक फोल्डर है, वी हैव placed there. So you can download and all the shortcut commands listed on that list document.
Sir,
सर
is this similar to AutoCAD mostly?
Yes, yes. You can just type your shortcut and just this apply. Suppose I want to move this column. Okay, so what I do, I will just give the MV command and just move. Okay, like that. If you want to copy, you can just select and just type CO and just type, you can copy. Then trim, if you want to trim, so just give the TR command. Okay, so these are shortcut commands. So you can see here cut, join. Yes, so you can see copy to clipboard, Control C, Control V. You can, if you want to cut, so if you move your cursor, so you can see here Control X, Shift, Delete. So you can active this command. Then if you go here, move. Okay, so in bracket you can see the shortcut command MV, right? If you move this copy, so you can see in bracket CO, right? If you move your cursor, rotate, so you can see the shortcut command in bracket rotate. If you move here, yeah, hello.
यस सर.
If you move here, so you can see the shortcut command in bracket trim. Similarly, trim, extend single element. So this is not applicable. Then if you go here, array, so we will see how to use the array command. So you can see if you give the AR command, so this command is active. Then mirror, suppose if you want to mirror with axis, so you can give the command DM. Okay, then just mirror and pick axis, so you have option MM. Okay, so these are the shortcut commands you can use. So most of these is sufficient for now. So move, copy, rotate. Then you have option offset also. Then here align. Okay, so AL. If you type AL, so you can give the align command, offset OF for offset. So just write on just paper with this 5 to 6 command. So you are for now this is sufficient for whatever the basic Revit here. Okay.
सर आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट है, थोड़ा स्लो पढ़ाइएगा।
अच्छा ठीक है, चलेगा। और आप क्या है थोड़ा सा कैसा है, थोड़ा जो भी आपकी प्रॉब्लम है ना वो एंड ऑफ इसमें करो। आप बीच में ऐसे एकदम टोक देते ना तो उससे क्या होता है, लिंक टूट जाता है अविनाश। ठीक है,
सर
आपका जो भी क्वेश्चन है
सर
ना वो
सर,
एंड ऑफ सेशन में पूछिए।
सर मैं भूल जाता
हाँ
हूँ, इसलिए मैं बीच में भी टोक, मैं इससे पहले भी जो
क्या
सर थे संजय
अरे
सर,
नहीं ना, ये अच्छी बात नहीं है। बाकी के लोगों नहीं ना, सुनो ना, बाकी के लोगों को भी डिस्टर्ब होता है ना, उनका भी एक लिंक लगा रहता है। अगर आप बीच में आवाज करेंगे और ये बोलेंगे ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया वो, तो बाकी के लोगों का भी लिंक टूटता है। सो अगर आपको याद नहीं रहता है ना, पेन और पेपर लेके बैठो, उसमें लिस्ट करके देखो। ठीक है, और अभी मैं मुझे भी पता है, अभी घड़ी मैं भी देख रहा हूँ, लेकिन आप बोले अभी बस कर दो। अरे हम मुझे भी टाइम है, मुझे भी दूसरा काम है। सो मुझे भी पता है कितना पढ़ाना है। ठीक है, सो ये थोड़ा आप बीच बीच में डायरेक्टली मत बोलो, तो आपका जो भी पॉइंट है, जो भी
सर
क्वेश्चन है।
तब तब
हाँ
तब तो
हाँ
सर तब तो
हाँ बोलिए।
एक ही सोल्यूशन इसका, मैं क्वेश्चन ही मुझे वो मैं भूल, मैं में लेके बैठता हूँ, आप जो कमांड बताते हो तो मैं यहाँ तुरंत लिख लेता हूँ, तो मैं क्वेश्चन भूल जाता हूँ, क्वेश्चन जल्दी नहीं लिख, क्योंकि आप मैं जितना देर क्वेश्चन लिखूंगा उतना देर आप आगे बढ़ जाओगे। तो मैं सोल्यूशन इसका
नहीं
यही है कि मैं
नहीं ना, ऐसा
आप मुझे लास्ट
हाँ, अभी बाकी लोग भी सीख रहे हैं ना, वो ऐसे बीच में कभी नहीं टोकते। उसे मुझे टोकने का कुछ ही
सर
नहीं, मैं मेरा काम
नहीं
ही
नहीं,
है।
मैं आपका
तुम
बात
लोगों का पूरा
नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैं आपका बात समझ गया सर, मैं समझ गया, लेकिन सर जो हैबिट जो बना हुआ शुरू से बीच में क्वेश्चन अराइज करने
नहीं
का,
नहीं,
वो एक एक नहीं जा
अपना
पाएगा सर।
अपने अपना अपना हैबिट से दूसरों को भी प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो वो हैबिट अच्छा नहीं है। बराबर कि नहीं?
तो सर मैं क्वेश्चन ही नहीं पूछा, सोल्यूशन निकल गया, मैं नहीं
यस,
पूछूंगा।
नहीं नहीं, वो आप पूछो, मैं आपको आंसर देने के लिए ही बैठा हूँ, लेकिन एंड ऑफ सेशन नहीं तो स्टार्ट में बताओ आपको कुछ क्या प्रॉब्लम है। ऐसे क्या होता है कि लिंक टूट जाता है। बराबर, अभी मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ये मुझे अभी शेयर करके बताना है, तो उसमें क्या होता है, आप बीच में आ जाते हैं, फिर मुझे क्या बताना है वो ब्लैंक हो जाता है, और आपका जो प्रॉब्लम रहता है उस पे मैं थोड़ा सा वो 5-6 सेकंड उस पे जाता है, लेकिन बात का आगे क्या बताना है वो मैं डिस्टर्ब हो जाता हूँ। सो एक बार हमारा सेशन हो गया ना, तो हम डिस्कस करेंगे। मैं आपके लिए 1 या 2 घंटे डिस्कस करने के लिए तैयार हूँ, आपकी जो भी डाउट्स है उस पे। ठीक है,
कोशिश करूंगा सर,
बाकी
कंफर्म नहीं
लोगों
बता सकता।
समीर, मैं गलत हो गया? शाहजी, केतन और कौन, आपको भी
सर
लगता है
आप
कि
गलत
बीच में
बोल ही
थोड़ा
नहीं
डिस्टरबेंस
सकते।
ऐसा? नहीं नहीं, वैसा नहीं है।
नहीं सर, अगर उनको अगर लग रहा है ऐसा बीच में, तो सर कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर। मतलब जैसे अगर एक पोर्शन कंप्लीट हो जाए ना सर, जैसे
हाँ ऐसा,
कोई ऑप्शन कम, तो भी पूछ सकते हैं सर, बीच में कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
नहीं
जैसे
नहीं, लेकिन कम से कम है ना एक कमांड पूरा। हाँ अभी मैं वॉल पढ़ा रहा हूँ, हाँ अभी मैं दूसरे इस पे जा रहा हूँ, तो आपने बोला तो ठीक है, लेकिन कैसे चालू इसमें कमांड में थोड़ा सा वो डिस्टरबेंस हो जाता ना।
वो सर जैसे आज इन्होंने वीडियो की वो बोला था ना कि वीडियो में क्लियर नहीं आएगा, तो वो सर
वो
उस
तो
टाइम ठीक था
नहीं
कि
नहीं,
वो
वो
एक्चुअल में
मैं
रिकॉर्डेड सेशन में ही वही
नहीं नहीं
रिफ्लेक्ट होता, तो वो उस
नहीं
टाइम पे ठीक था सर।
नहीं नहीं, वो तो ठीक ही है ना, अगर रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो रहा है तो वो सेशन का क्या मतलब है? बराबर है क्या नहीं?
हाँ नहीं सर, जैसे आज इन्होंने
सर
पूछा था ना कि वो ऑप्शन क्लियर नहीं दिख रहे थे, तो
हम्म।
वो चीज ठीक लगेगी सर, क्योंकि वो रिकॉर्डेड में रिफ्लेक्ट होती है बाकी।
मैं उस चीज का बोल ही नहीं रहा हूँ। मैं उस चीज का बोल ही नहीं, वो तो नेसेसरी है, रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं है तो वो सेशन कुछ काम का ही नहीं ना। बराबर है क्या नहीं? मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, अगर मैं कमांड तो ये अचानक आ जाते हैं बीच में, तो इससे क्या होता है, मेरा भी लिंक टूटता है और आपका भी लिंक टूटता है कि नहीं? थोड़ा सा आपको डिस्टरबेंस होता है कि नहीं?
यस सर।
कहने का क्या है, आप पूछो। मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आपके डाउट्स मत पूछो, आपने पूछना ही चाहिए। मैं ये नहीं तो आपको सीखना क्या है कि अगर आप मैं कुछ आंसर नहीं दे रहा हूँ तो वो मतलब ही नहीं मेरा पढ़ाने का। आप पूछो। मेरा कहने का क्या है, आप लिस्ट डाउन करो आपके डाउट क्या है, और एंड ऑफ सेशन में हम 1 घंटा क्या 2 घंटा लगेगा तो डिस्कस करेंगे। ठीक है,
ओके सर।
चलेगा। ओके, सो थोड़ा सा ऐसा ज्यादा टेंशन मत लो। आपको पूरा मैं कवर करूंगा और आपके डाउट्स भी कवर करूंगा। और
नहीं
इवन
सर,
आपको आप प्रैक्टिस करते करते अगर आपको कुछ डाउट भी आया, आप स्नैपशॉट लो, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे डालो और बोलो ये डाउट है मुझे, ये मुझे कमांड नहीं आ रही। आपको रिस्पॉन्स करूंगा एज सुन एज पॉसिबल। ठीक है,
ओके
ओके। सो
ओके सर।
चलेगा। गुड नाइट।
Good night, sir.
Next session will confirm the date. Okay, thank you.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Good
Good night,
night,
sir.
sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.